Hello and welcome to Boost and Ethanol Plays through Forza Horizon Part 21. Today we're going to be doing 5 events. Now, I know this was supposed to come out on Friday, but then I got Forza Horizon 3, and I played it, and it's a good game, don't get me wrong, it's great, but I didn't think it made very good sort of gameplay. To watch. The game is less structured, so you know it's harder to follow and make like a easy make like an easy episode. Sort of here's when I'm going to start and end the episode sort of things and other things like that. There's a few things, but it just to me it wasn't going well. I ended up having like a 45-minute long episode or whatever, and yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't being that interesting. So instead I'm just going to complete this at a normal rate rather than uploading like 4 episodes a day. We're going to go back to normal schedule now, so that's going to be good. The events we're doing today, we're doing the Chevron, I go to it now, the Chevron 60 Speedway. Going to go down here to the Illa Speed Britania and the Bentley Charge, Yokohama Protune and Oakley Juggernaut. So that's just all the events we're doing, and let's just get started then. Chevron 60 Speedway must be A class in between 1960 in 1960. Now, the first time I tried recording this, I ran out of money midway through building up this Aston Martin, then realised I built up a Dodge and a Jaguar. Both could have entered the event, so that was fun. I did do a lot of stupid things in this playthrough, looking back at it, like the amount of times, I'm okay with reusing a car a couple of times, but the amount of time that I had opportunities to reuse cars and miss them, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I think if you play through a game, get a good car and then reuse that as much as you can in a class.
Wow.
I mean, maybe even build it up for high class.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you say what, like the same few lines. I've already built up all the cars for this episode too because I recorded it the first time. Nothing particularly special, just usual max handling, and I'm not particularly interesting. Not that Corvette just went straight into the wall. Straight up the inside. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. I may do the 1000 Club, I'm not sure though. The 1000 Club is a maybe. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Because it is kind of tempting to go through every car in the game, well, except for the DLC, and sort of do the five events. Just make it like a sort of extra video, perhaps on a Saturday. Thing is, now I have new internet. I can actually do Saturday uploads. I'm still going to keep it to like a small thing for the time being, just because I'm still not the most organised person. So yeah, it just gives me a bit more leeway for recording and uploading videos then. Yeah, I may do a 1000 Club. I'm not sure though. Don't hold me to it, since I'm still not sure about it. The outpost things, I'm probably going to start uploading those after the series, I think. Because I have already started going through the outposts, and they're going to be uploaded after I go through the game. Where they're just, well, I know I may start uploading them now. I'm not sure, maybe they'll take up the Saturday sport or whatever. Second place there, not particularly good. Oh well. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with scheduling for things, various things. Don't worry, I should start to get back to form. I already have a plan for Tuesday's episode. It's going to be interesting, at least. It's a new game. Well, as usual, actually. I don't tend to replay games, but yeah, I'm finally going to get back into the schedule. Anyway, I mean, we did alright in that event. Game's begging us to go and collect the wristband, but nope, we're going to, where are we going to go? That's a sprint event, so we're going to end up there. And that's a circuit, so if we're going to end up there anyway, I think we may as well just do this event, the Bentley Charge. So, I mean, it's only a mile away, but there's 5 races we're doing, so I'm going to, yeah, I'll do that, yeah, I'll cut out the driving. Here we are now at Horizon Presents Bentley Charge. I don't know why I said Horizon Presents there. Yeah, the Bentley Charge. I built up an A-Class Bentley for this. There's only one car you can choose. And, well, it's just the dullest car in the world. There's just nothing special about it. There's nothing interesting. It just sort of understeers. It's all very stable and boring. And yeah, it's just not particularly good. I came second in the last event, so I'll have to redo that. Luckily, this event from,
Oh my god, you're the no-namer? So sweet you're joining us in this race. More losers make me look even better.
yeah, no, what was I saying? I'm not concentrating that much. I know I probably sound a bit bored or whatever. I sort of get to a point in games where I sort of, like, I kind of want to just take a break or whatever, but I really want to get this finished now. Start off a new series. What am I going to play though for the next series? That's probably going to be a surprise. Yeah, so this Bentley does, yeah, the spoiler on mine, no, it doesn't go up. They've removed it, I think. Yeah, this is what I mean, it's just sort of understeer, loads of understeer. It's all very nice to drive, I guess, but it's just boring. Maybe if I took off the rear aero or something, it'd be interesting. Yeah, the brakes aren't particularly good. It's like a muscle car, only it actually has lots of stability and understeer instead of oversteer and loads of power because of the 4-wheel drive. It's just really boring. I know I've said boring way too many times now, and yeah. Apparently got a pass there. Yeah, we're going to go on the grass because why not? It's all-wheel drive. Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect us way too much. Yeah, oh, that's a wall. I may do some episodes on Forza Horizon 3, since I have been enjoying that. I may do a couple of videos on it, since it is a lot of fun. Go straight into the chicane. Oh, I may have understeered a bit there. Yeah, I kind of just want to get first here. Sorry, that's a bit horrible, but at least there's no driver tail, so it doesn't track. You don't start driving like your driver tail doesn't start ramming into people and forgetting to brake or whatever. I'm not even sure whether it does that. I do think your driver tail does start to go a bit aggressive and ramming if you do that though. So I've noticed one of my friend who tends to be a bit ram happy. I was going to record a video with him, but we can get his audio to record. He's getting a mic though, soon, well, in a while, so maybe we'll do videos then. But yeah, he tends to be a bit ram happy, and annoyed me quite a lot with that. Anyway, the next event here, we are doing, what, the, Britania, or something? Where are we? Oh, because I didn't choose to stay in the Bentley, no? Oh, the event ends there. I thought it... Okay. Right, well I'm going to have to drive down there then. See you in a moment then. Illust Speed Britania. Here we are now. Must be British and S-Class, so we're using the Aston Martin V12 Zagato that we built up because I'm poor. Yeah. I had barely any money left. Maybe I could have upgraded the Aston Martin or something. That would have been interesting at least. But no, we're gonna stick to the Aston Martin. Plus, it has a crazy spoiler and diffuser, so you know that's always good. I mean, it isn't Ricer levels because it's diffuser, so you know it's all perfectly fine. Now we're up against a Ascari.
When you're about to go out of the competition and all.
Yeah, she does realise that I've already beaten her, right? I can barely hear what she's saying, but it's something about her telling me I'm leaving the competition. What was I saying before? Something about me getting annoyed by my friend ramming me or whatever? Yeah, he's going to get a mic soon or whatever. But yeah, I just sort of hate it when people ram you just because they don't want you to overtake. Whatever, like there were constantly times where he'd just pull out in front of me on straights. Making corners where defending and such, where you sort of go out wide or whatever to slow people down, but if somebody's about to get like a clear overtake on you and you pull out so they slam into the back of you, that's what I don't like. Like even in corners then, that gets annoying. Because you really shouldn't be blocking people that are going faster than you. Only defending so they can't get past you if they're going about the same speed as you, or whatever. That's why I don't block them straight. I mean, single player, I guess it's alright since you're not really ruining anyone. I know that this is Forza where online basically means ram everyone and you'll do fine. Okay, that time I didn't mean to spin her out. I mean, I'm not going to stop now because I'm in the lead, but you know, I didn't do that on purpose. I wish I did though, that was really smooth. The tracks here in this game, like compared to Horizon 2 and Horizon 3 where they're really wide open, these are, even like these open ones are street circuits basically, in comparison. Because Horizon 3 sure has an actual city where street circuits can happen. Like, there are still like lots of wide open areas and like lots of grassy areas for you to go through, even in like some of the cities. There's a couple of tracks. Heck, there's a cross-country circuit in the city, so you know it's kind of it's kind of a nice change of pace to have these really nice and tight. Oh, lost 1,200 now. Yeah, I can't kick the back end out. I was wondering like how much grip does this have? So it has been a week since I played this game. So, yeah. I mean, this car's lovely and fast. It's got so much grip, it's really nice. I don't know what to talk about it at this point. Like, I know what I've said, I hate ramming and stuff, but that's sort of a given. This is the... I bring that up in the episode where I've spun out Haley. That's her name, right? Yeah, it's Haley, isn't it? Haley Harper? Sure. That's probably a name. Yeah, yeah, I've spun her out twice now. One time on purpose, I mean by accident, where my brakes cut out or whatever, I don't know. And, yeah. Oh, I'm 75th. That's good. Yeah, I just slam on the brakes the moment you go in front of them. Like, I mean, it wasn't like, I don't think I blocked him there. Like, there was definitely loads of room for him to keep going. I mean, maybe he would have had to squeeze through the wall or whatever, but like, he could have hit me. Whatever. Like, they just slam on the brakes when you pull out in front of them. So, it's kind of really easy to win them if you're win against them, if you're just going for a sprint to the finish line. Right. Slow. There we go. Stop. Hit the cones. Cones? Bollards? Guess there's, well, bollards, yeah. That's what I'd call them at least. A bit of a tank slapper there. Yeah, I didn't really pull out in front of her there. There was still room for her to go, admittedly on the grass, but you know. Yeah, I said no. I didn't set best lap. Wow, that's 177. Wait, there was a 177 in this race. Didn't notice that. 44,000 though, getting a nice amount of money back now. That's good, considering how much I lost. Yeah, pick up the wristband, yeah, stainless for free roam. Okay, I'll see you in the next event. Anyone else feeling tired? Because here we are at Yokohama Protein. That was a horrible pun. I'm sorry. Just in case you didn't get it, Yokohama make tires. I said to anyone feeling tired. Sorry, I apologise for that. What car are we going to use? I used the Evo quite a bit. I used the Sylvia, well, a couple of times. I'm going to use the RX-7 since we haven't used that at all. Wait. Oh, they probably... They're the exact same horsepower? I don't think I swapped a rotary into there. Did I? I may have done, actually, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. They have the exact same amount of power. Oh no, I did put a rotary in there. It's 1.3 litre. Why is that torque different then? I assume I'd probably put race tyres on there then. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go with the RX-7. Because why not? I'm looking forward to the next series now where I won't have to edit anything out because I think I have some plans for the next series. I'm not sure what I'm going to pick though, but I know out of all of them, I'm not going to edit anything out. Well, at least I don't think I'll edit anything out. Maybe if I make mistakes or whatever, I'll edit them out, but not like, maybe if I restart races, I'll have to edit them out, but not like driving between races or whatever. Okay, so A-class Japanese cars, and what was a 370, but there. What else is there? That's a R34 out in front. Yeah, a silver R34. Interesting colour choice. I'm not a particular fan of R34s in silver. No, I'm a massive fan of R34s. But yeah, in silver right now they look a bit weird. I don't know, not weird, I think weird's the right word for it, but just, I don't know, I'm not a fan of them in silver. I mean, especially in this game where silver looks like white. NSXR, that's an Impreza. NSXR, I'm surprised isn't doing better. Right. Keep close to it. Really got to use these gears better. I mean, so many moments in Horizon 3 where I've got to nail every gear change in Rev Match as well as possible. Because, yeah, there have been moments where I've just got to go through some high-speed corners or whatever and lose just a tiny amount of speed and get changed down to the right gear. I'm ranked 10 in drafting challenge. That's good. Right. That's an AP2 S2000, I think, because it only arrives to 9,000. Excuse me a sec. Okay, apologies for that. That was just a friendly reminder from my mother that I'm having sushi for dinner. So, I mean that's fun. Sushi. I like sushi. I'm not driving Japanese cars, but they couldn't really be more appropriate timing there, could there? Well, I mean, I would have preferred it if you know, it wasn't as I was recording, but you know, it's as good as it can get while I'm recording. Well, no, maybe driving an R34 actually. Yeah, I don't know, the R34, I'm saving that for something later. I'll just have to see what class I can get it up to. Because, you know, I'm not even going to bother not saying it anymore. I'm probably going to try and use it for the last race if I can get it to R1. I mean, if I can't, then that sort of throws out my final race plan, but I know you can get it into R2, I'm pretty sure. I know you can get it into R3. R2, I'm not sure whether you can get it to the top of, but like, even if it's at the bottom of R1, I'll still use it, because, well, you can get like, you can get a good 700 horsepower out of it. I'm probably not going to bore it out. So that's just the one upgrade I'm not doing. Because I don't like boring out. I don't know, RB26s I feel like a RB26s for a reason. Like, I wouldn't bore one out. I don't like boring out engines much. Oh, the 370s on my tail. Yeah, no, just something about it. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. But, I know there are certain engines, like muscle cars, I will bore out just because, well, I mean, who wouldn't want to make a 7 litre engine a 7.5 litre engine? Although, whether you could actually get half a litre extra, I'm not sure. Like, that to me seems a little extreme. I'm pulling out quite a nice lead here. And yeah, am I faster on the straights? Yeah, I'm not sure. I made an absolute missile of a Toyota Corolla on Forza Horizon 3. It's an SR5 Corolla, but it's in D class with like 200 horsepower. Because I couldn't get tyres on it and keep it in D class. So it's on stock tyres with like race everything. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Anyway, I'll see you in the next event. Here we are at Oakley Juggernaut. The car we're using here is a Lexus, because one needs to be a saloon car in A class. And looking at it now, we actually had quite a few choices. Unfortunately, this race is on dirt. Now, I was tempted to buy an Audi, but I thought that'd be a little boring. I'm now regretting that decision greatly. It seems to be that in every episode recently, I regret not getting an all-wheel drive car. Well, actually, except for the last episode. But I mean, there was the Ferrari and the RX-7 that I bought and ended up on a dirt track. She's gone with a Lexus as well. Tends to go for Japanese cars, does she? Oh, I'm trying to think now. Well, actually, I mean, technically this is American, so yeah, I don't know. I saw what's his face, Crash Max or whatever his name is. The guy that you meet in like one of the first cutscenes, when you're getting your wristband for the first time, and yeah. He was in that opening showing all the cars on the front, on the grid, which is kind of interesting. He isn't here though, so unless Max Stevens is... Really? Because what, his name's like Crash Max or whatever, Max is in his name. That's actually an interesting theory now. Unless he was just sort of... Actually, because he was looking at a camera and he does run a TV show. So, yeah, maybe. Maybe he was just there and that's just a coincidence, or maybe that's just implied there. Maybe this is just the greatest plot twist or hidden plot ever. Maybe I'm just looking into this a little too far. Most likely the third option, but oh what. Can we clip the drift around there? Get a couple of sideswiped. No, I didn't get sideswiped twice. I'm not sure whether you can get sideswipe twice in a row. Oh, messed up big time there. Take the taillight. I don't think I blocked there. That was more like where I was going anyway. I mean, I I hope I didn't block there. I mean, I don't think I did. Not that it matters anyway, those are AI, and there are no driver tales, so my driver tale wouldn't be getting updated with ramming people. So that's good. It was a horrible lineup of the camera there. I mean, at least we got a 1-2 finish for the Toyota / Lexus. Yeah, I had to double check for a second there. Yeah, Toyota does own Lexus. So, yeah. I'm going to call this Japanese anyway. Anybody that calls Infiniti or Lexus American or Scion. Well, no, even then, Scion is Japanese. No, we're not going to stay in it. Oh yeah, anyway, ending it off here, I forgot. This is the, the final race of this episode. Completely slipped my mind. Yeah. Okay, more street races then, but yeah. Okay, completely forgot about that. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next video, goodbye.